Alright, Matt, let's do it. Fucking, how you been?
I've been good, man. I've been good. I've been chilling. I've been working hard.
Yeah, you're saying you got a new job and shit. That's alright.
Yeah, facts.
How's ISO been, man? How's ISO been?
It's been alright. I kind of been in ISO for like a couple months before all this shit happened anyway, so not much has been changing.
Yeah.
But I've just been trying to stay creative. That's all. That's it.
it.
I've been trying to keep, got guard shit coming on. Just been trying to make music non-stop.
Keep that mind going, eh?
Yeah, that's it. Exactly, man.
I think that's been the hardest bit for everyone. Just keeping your mind active, keeping fresh shit when there's no inspiration, you know. Or the inspiration is yourself. It's got to be yourself.
You gotta find that. You gotta find yourself.
So for people who don't know you, who might be watching this, who are you?
Scram.
Where's the fucking noise? Where's the fucking noise? Where's the fucking noise? Where's the fucking noise?
Scram the man. Scram 1 out of 10 tonner.
Producer out of West of Sydney. Doing what I can to bring back that rave energy, bro. That's all I'm doing.
That's it. And what sort of music you play?
A lot of 90s shit. You know, it's like what I grew up listening to. It's the main source of inspiration for everything that I make. So like a lot of stuff inspired from 90s. A lot of breaks, old school rave stabs, chopped up, like old funk vocals, chicks yelling their heads off, shit like that, man. Like
a lot of drum and bass, a lot of house.
Yeah, a bit of house, bit of everything. Whatever's gonna make people dance, really.
That's it.
I like to keep it a little bit upbeat. I like to keep people dancing a little bit faster.
Yeah. Bring the good vibes. Bring those good vibes, bro. Alright, who are your main influences? If you had to pick your main influences, who would they be?
Aphex Twin has got to be one of them, because that man is just a genius, and the fact that majority of what he uses, he makes as well, and just like that is just sick. And Aphex Twin's gonna be a big one. Who else? I kind of want to say XL Recordings, which is just a record label, because
where are they
all
from?
Of their early shit was just it. XL Records. So like the Prodigy, that was one of the first bands on XL Records.
Yeah, man.
So all that early 90s UK shit, like XL Recordings is like where I fucking found my sound, where I found what I wanted to do with Scram and everything. I gotta say that's my biggest inspiration for sure.
Yeah, man. Are there any Australian influences?
Australian influences. There is a couple.
They're a bit harder to find.
I'm gonna be straight. Johnny Reebok, bro.
Hey.
That boy would show me some shit. That's facts. He showed me some shit. He's helped me out. Big inspo. Big local inspo.
That dude is on some shit. That dude's going places.
He's on some shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Nah, I rate Johnny hard. Nah, that's mad. Alright. Anything new coming? That's my question.
I got some shit coming, bro.
Anything you can tell us about?
I got two of my biggest tracks coming out soon. And they're both kind of like my ode to jungle. That old school, hardcore, just like crazy breaks. And there's some hectic vocal chops on them. Bit of raga, old school, Jamaican dancehall inspired vocals. Get the people jumping. I got 2 tracks coming out with some raga vocals.
Yeah, man. Where do you
have some
your
house tracks? Might have some house tracks, but
we'll keep that as it. We wait for it. Where do you get your samples from mostly?
Splice is like my best friend at the moment. I only discovered it probably 2-3 weeks ago. I mean 2-3 months ago actually, I'm saying. And man, that shit is like a godsend. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of samples that are all royalty free that I just pay a monthly fee and I just can comp. And it's cool too because I could start with like a break from there, pull it in, and then turn it into something completely different. But it's got a lot of really good standard samples that I can just go crazy from there on. So Splice is my big thing.
That's mad. Splice, sponsor this video. Please.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, hit us up. I'll hit you my bang tea towels. Cook something up for us, Spice. Nah, that's mad.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So, what's your creative process? How do you, once you've gotten that first sample or that first beat, you just go into it. You start with a beat. You start with the bass. And you just keep it going until you're happy with it.
So I'll usually bring the sample in, and what I'll do is I'll make like a 8-bar loop. And what I'll do is I'm going to just keep chucking shit in there that sounds good. And I'm going to build the meat of the cake first. I like to just have that solid, whatever I'm building at the beginning is usually like the middle of my song. It's the beefy middle part.
Yeah, I love a meaty cake.
I'll start to build that up, and then I'll go each way. I'll start to build the end from that. I'll start to build the beginning from that, and then that's how I kind of bring my shit together.
Alright, real talk. Are you cooked when you create?
Alright.
Do you gotta be cooked to get something special going?
Alright, so for me, if I'm going into a track that's already got some work done, I'm going into it sober. I'm going into it with a clear head. But if I'm kind of don't really have anything I'm working on and want to start up a new jam, and I can dedicate a couple hours to a jam, then I'm going to have a little smoke and just jam it out. Try it out, try a couple different things, but I can't be smoking while I'm working. I just make some bullshit and nothing ever gets finished.
Yeah,
That's
fair. I feel that. It's so easy to get sidetracked, but at the same time, certain times you smoke up and then you create, you come up with just brilliance.
That's true. It happens.
It's so hard to balance. It's so hard to balance that.
It's hard to balance that.
Yeah.
For me, the listening process is always very healthy for the smoke because I get to hear it in a bit of a different way.
Yeah,
I'm not hearing it the way I'm
true.
hearing it. That I've been hearing it for the past 6 hours, just going away at my head. I have a bit of a smoke, come back to it an hour later, then listen to it, and I'm gonna have a whole different idea of how the track sounds.
Yeah, true. I've always wanted to create music. I've just never been able to. Never had that side of creativity on me.
Yeah, it's daunting, man, because even for me when I started out, I was like, alright, I just want to make some cool shit. And then I opened up, I got my first digital audio workstation. Opened up Ableton, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? What is this shit? I just wanted to make a beat.
That's it. I remember, I can't remember which program it was, maybe FL Studio or something.
Yeah,
maybe one of those.
Shit's all over the place.
Yeah, one of those free ones. I opened it and there was just 100 different buttons. I was like, nah, bro, I'm down to delete this shit now. I reckon it lasted a day on my computer.
That's the thing with the producing these days. You gotta have someone to really just help you in and just show you the ropes a little bit, and just give you those couple few things, so then you can just fucking do whatever you want from then on.
Now I remember.
That's it.
I remember back in the day, not even back in the day, probably a year ago, man. You were using a lot more analog techniques to be maybe not making music, but recording music definitely. You were definitely running things through more analog.
Tape deck,
the tape decks and using the organ and stuff. Do you still use those analog sort of instruments and those analog ways of doing it in your current music, or is that something that's sort of you've moved on from?
So it's something that I was starting to really dip my feet into, and then really realized I had nothing that was going to really benefit me. And I ended up getting rid of the tape deck and stuff, but I do have a lot more plans for some analog gear. That shit's expensive. Bro,
I still gotta get that reel to you.
Yeah, bro, I tell you, I sampled all those things, bro. I'll run everything through that. I used to run a lot of my breaks through my tape deck. Just to get that real crackly feel, I sound like that old school kind of.
Yeah, it gives it that warmth.
But I haven't really done much of that anymore. Yeah, but I did. My mate started doing synths now, so I'm going to start incorporating a lot of synthesizers that are going to be home built from the Garage team, which is going to be hectic.
Yeah, mad. What about Garage? Do we have anything new from Garage coming soon that you can tell us?
Yeah.
I seen you working on a website and shit, man.
Man, I've been slaving away at this website. I never designed a website in my life.
It's fun, isn't it?
But it's getting it. It's actually pretty fun. I'm enjoying it.
Have you been coding, or
have you
been using Wix or?
No, so I use this place called Cargo Site. They're really good. They got a lot of good just base themes that you can kind of work off, and it's real easy to work out. You just gotta know a bit of coding. I'm lucky because my girlfriend knows a fair bit of coding, so she can help me out a bunch. But I'm trying to really set the website up as a bit more of bit more of like a hub that people can kind of come to and not just find some cool art, but find some cool art and some cool music, and then hear from the artist about that track, or hear from that artist about that painting. You know, I'm trying to make it a bit more. You know, you get a little bit of what we think about whatever, and then we want to incorporate what the artist is telling you as well. So for all of our mixes, we'll have a write up from Guard, we'll have a write up from the artist himself.
Yeah,
You know, trying to make it a bit more like a blog and a bit more of like
a news feed.
Just commenting on kind of what's going on in Sydney, because there's a lot of shit that is happening in Sydney that isn't getting talked about, and that's why I want people talking about that shit.
Yeah, hard. There is definitely a lot of shit. A lot of people moving in different directions. A lot of people making moves everywhere. And a lot of people not knowing about it.
A lot of people not knowing about it.
Sure.
That's why I want guys to come in and kind of be
medium.
Just that space, you know.
So is there an opportunity for people to be able to give their thoughts on stuff on the website as well? Like, are we able to comment and like chat through it as well? Like, are we able to leave our sort of opinions and what we think of the art that's going up on there?
That's definitely something I'd like to incorporate soon. You know, I want to kind of make something like incorporate like an artist of the month kind of thing or something like that, but have our fans and stuff comment, you know, kind of like help us work out that artist of the month. Like,
You
tell us who you've been loving lately, you know, kind of thing.
Might be cool to sort of do like a poll each month.
100%.
You like run, you know, like you guys pick your top 3. So each member of Garge picks their favorite, and then everybody else gets to vote on it. You know, if it's an Instagram poll or something, everyone else gets to vote on it, and they get, 1 month to vote on it, and then by the end of the month, bang, that's your artist of the month.
100%.
Something like that might be cool.
I'd love to start doing stuff like that, for sure.
Yeah, man.
And then as soon as this ISO shit finishes, bro, I want to get some Garge parties happening.
Yeah,
We've got a good team of DJs now. We got this shit packing, man. I need to get people jumping.
I think everybody needs it, man. Everybody needs it.
Everyone needs jumping.
We're gonna have to we're gonna have to do a huge Garge party for it. We're gonna have to get everyone involved. We'll do some special shirts just for the end of ISO.
100%.
We'll do everything, man. We'll get it going.
It's gonna be fat. I cannot wait.
There's
gonna be some good parties at the end of this shit.
What about the other members of Garge? They got some stuff coming up. Milk Crate, Chevs. They're working on something.
Been real under wraps lately, but
What was that? Sorry.
Chev, Milk Crate's been a bit under wraps lately. She is working on a mix for Garge, which is sounding fat as. And she does have some shit coming up now. I think about it. Me and her have been producing some tracks together.
Yeah, man.
Bit of hardcore gabba kind of inspired shit.
Ooh, okay.
That's coming up. Hail Saturn is, I heard, becoming a part of this new acid project, and I don't know who the other person is in it yet, but it's going to be someone else, and they're making a lot of their own synths for the acid project, and it's going to be like a bit of a live experience kind of thing, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, man.
We're all working away. There's a couple of little things going on to Garge that we keep up under wraps, but we're working hard.
That's it. Those real G's move silently, bro.
That's it. They'll see when it comes.
That's hectic. Alright. Now I wanna wrap it up, and I wanna get on to you making a beat for us, right, and showing us how you work. But before we move on to that, I want to know, do you have anything to say to everyone out in ISO at the moment? Everyone's struggling at the moment through ISO. Everyone's trying to find creativity, trying to find a way to keep going through the day, just sitting at home doing nothing. If they ain't working, if they are working, they're coming home, they're sitting by themselves at home. You know, everybody's struggling through it at the moment. Is there something that you want to say to everyone?
I want to say, take a walk out the back on your back balcony in the backyard, something like that. Cup of coffee, ciggy, whatever you want it to be. And, bro, shut your brain up. Shut up. Open your eyes, take a big, deep breath in, just look around and be like, all right, do you know what? I'm here right now. I'm feeling good. I feel the earth around me. I feel this wind. I feel this everything. I'm going to do something with my time, you know? I want you to go out there and just realize you're still here. Nothing's really changed for you. You're at home now. So, you know what? Utilize that time. Make something. Draw something. You always wanted to draw? Well, guess what, bro? You got that much time now. You can do as many drawings as you want, all right? There's no excuses now. There are less excuses now because you have less things to do.
That's it.
I want
That's
you to
it.
just go out there, take that deep breath in, bro.
Yo, for everyone,
You're alive.
I know how hard it is to get that first pen to the paper, that first pencil to the paper. But Scram is my man right here telling you to just fucking do it. Just get on it.
There's no reason. Why not? Why not?
That's it.
I mean,
That's
why
it.
not?
My man's. Actually, you know what? Before we switch up to the beat, tell me about these guard shirts, bro. I forgot to mention them.
Bro.
Stand up. Give us the full. Hey, they're fresh.
Shout out to Danger Extreme for the photo.
Danger
Yeah,
Extreme.
I'm gonna say now we have put the site on hold. So at the moment, guard shirts aren't available. There were some that went out, but there's a lot of troubles going on with shipping and all that shit at the moment.
Is that
They're
just
on hold at the moment.
due
They're
to?
back real soon.
Is that just due to all the shipping everywhere? Like that's just due to
Yeah.
all the postage because of the virus?
Yeah, because our shirts come from overseas.
Oh,
So
okay.
that-
Yep.
It's like 5 weeks now shipping, so we put them on hold for a bit. They'll be back soon. We got the Fat Danger Extreme barbed wire. Miller One did us the Miller main, the little modular main dude playing
Yeah.
a scene. We're gonna try and keep this up. You know, every couple months, once all this shit blows over, we want to keep these artist collabs going. You know, every now and then just pop out a shirt from a random artist from Sydney, and just start to get some little different shit out there.
That's it. Get those shirts on bodies, man. Then that's it.
That's it. I want to see Garge out there. I want to see people repping.
For sure. I feel that more than anyone. So the shirts part, they're done as a collab with Bootleg. Bootleg.tees.
Bootleg stores. Bootleg tees, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a dude out of Sydney as well. Does some hectic bootleg designs for shirts.
Yeah, I've
hoodies,
seen
all
his
that.
stuff.
Yeah, it's hectic. If you're an artist, you want to hit him up for some collabs. You know, my man's just out there trying to do something different, trying to help out people. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. It's all about helping each other out. That's all
That's it,
Garge is
man.
about.
That's it.
Grab your friends, do something cool, show us, we'll
Just
show
create.
everyone else. It's all look at it.
Just
That's
create. I tell you now,
Yeah,
that's what
collaborate.
VP's about as well. That's what that VP114 is about as well. Just create, man. Just create. It ain't about money. It ain't about shit like that. Just get out there, make something, rap
Doesn't
it.
matter how cool you are, bro. If you like it, you like it. That's it. Make it.
That's it. Own your shit. Alright, man. Let's get into some fucking beats, bro.
Alright.
Show us how you run this.
Alright, I'm gonna switch it up a bit. So you're gonna lose me? Are you gonna?
That's right. I'll give a quick rundown for everyone, if anyone's watching. So, Scram here is gonna show us how he makes a beat. He's gonna switch it up, show us his Ableton. We're gonna run a camera on his drum pad, and he's gonna show us how he makes a beat while he mixes something up for the intro of this podcast or whatever you wanna call it. We're gonna use that on here. Let's fucking. Scared in.
I'm back for a second, real quick. I
Mhm.
can't screen record, so you'll just be seeing my fingers from now on my little pad.
Gram 1 of 10 tonner. Oh, you mute. 1 second. Yeah, bro. That was fire. That was fire, bro.
Thank you, my man.
That was sick. I love that little flute. Was it a flute sample that was coming on top? That was hard.
I love that shit, man. You love it, trumpet.
Respect. Alright. I'm gonna peace out because I'm hungry as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
I haven't eaten. It's like what? It's like 2:30 now. It's like 2:20, bro.
Yeah, man. See?
I'm gonna go whip up some eggs. But my man,
Are you cooking?
I'm always cooking, bro. You want me to cook you something? Bro, I will make a cooking show on here as well if you want. That's what I was thinking about originally. Originally, I was gonna do like a fucking cooking show, but I was like, damn, everyone does cooking shows. And like, how do you make a cooking show different? I mean, how do you make a fucking Zoom show different? I mean, it's just us having a chat. But I mean, we out here. Maybe I'll chuck in an episode where I teach you guys how to cook something because I've been whipping up like non-stop. That's been keeping me creatively going. Like it's like, you know, like it's almost like a bit of an outlet cooking. Like you cook,
you gotta find it.
You put that effort into it, and then I finish something, and even though it's not something big, you come out of it, you've done something good, you followed a recipe that was really difficult or whatever, and you've made something absolutely delicious. You have a bite, and you're like, I accomplished something, and you stay on that high. But you stay on that high, and you take that into like the artwork that you're doing, whether it's music or whatever. I take that into like making designs and shit and organizing my shit. And all of a sudden, I've got that energy to sort of go, no, I've already accomplished something today. Keep it going. Keep it rolling.
That's it. Keep that ball rolling, man.
Maybe I'll make something for you. Yo, maybe if you down, we'll do something together. I'll teach you how to cook something on the chat.
Hey, I'm always in for that, bro.
Potential. All right, potential ideas. Right. We're going to have to hash this out.
We're thinking.
This is the first episode, so I mean, we've got a lot to come. We still got like another easily 2 months of this fucking ISO shit. So
yeah, 100%.
We got heaps of time to get this done.
We're working.
Anyways, my man, it was fucking hectic talking to you. It was hectic catching up.
Thank you for having me be on the first episode.
Bro, thank you for being the first episode. Thank you for whipping up that beat for us, man.
Anytime, brothers. Anytime.
Look. Keep an eye out online. I'm not sure where I'm going to post this yet. Instagram, YouTube, maybe both. Maybe just my website. I'll hit you up. I'll hit everyone up. I'll let you all know.
Can't wait.
But bro, thank you so much. Please stay safe. Stay healthy. Sanitize those hands, baby. Use that soap. Wash those hands.
Watch your shit, bro.
And man, keep creating. Because you're killing it, alright?
100%. Big love, brother.
You too, man. I'll see you soon, yeah?
Alright, beautiful.
Alright, peace out.
It's too late for this, too red hot for this. I'm way too hot for this. My only option is to hang up. I'm too caught up in what I'm not. I heard your shots. Don't give no fucks.